welcome to another episode of A Lawyer Plays Deus Ex Human Revolution Director's Cut with me, Ryan, the gaming lawyer. If you recall, we have a plethora of activities that we need to do at this point. We're kind of going in order around a big loop around the city. The first stop is checking out the crooked cop O'Malley's apartment. So without further ado, we'll get that going. We spent a lot of time last episode doing upgrades and looking at inventory, and people don't like that sort of thing. Let me know. Again, by the time this releases and I get the feedback, it might be too late for this series because I'm recording well ahead of my release schedule. But lots of games have similar things. So if you're looking at like, oh man, he's doing all this inventory management, it's boring as hell, just let me know, because in the future I can definitely, cut that sort of thing out, because it might not be all that interesting. On the flip side, people who are into the game and they deal with inventory management might want to be like, oh, how did other people decide what to do, what to keep, and all that good stuff. Okay, we're going upstairs, right? But what's this? What's this over here? Have we been in here already? Just gonna invite myself in. This is where the drug dealer guy was. Okay, this is an earlier quest. That's why it's open. I'm gonna bet that this location is that level 1 security thing that we saw earlier. That I was like, why would I ever come in here? I have no reason. Well, now I have a reason. Code found. It's not a problem. I get experience for hacking anyways. And come here, hit that, and then hopefully hit both of these. Oh, we are so fine. We got it down.
Access granted.
A stopworm. Okay. Now, does a stopworm take up inventory space? Because I saw I have a nuke virus in here. That takes up space. There's a stopworm. Okay. So you know what? We're going to put these next to each other. And can you switch the orientation on these? I see this one's this way and the other one's... Anyways, okay. I don't need to solve that little quandary right now. Wait a minute. Okay, no one's on radar. Okay, now the cop, he's on the other side of town right now. So we probably don't have to worry about running into anyone here. But we can make a cool box fort though, if we want to, right? Also like checking that sometimes there's goodies hidden behind these things. He's a crooked cop too, so I'm just going to go ahead and move his fridge. There you go. It's a good place. Because at first, he'll come home and he'll be like, he'll get something out of the fridge, and they just look around his kitchen and think like, something's really wrong here, but I can't put my finger on it. And then, at some point he'll be like, oh man, what happened? The fridge moved. Maybe I'll think it was a poltergeist. I'm gonna go up the stairs. Okay. Sorry, it's a little late. This is... I almost didn't do this episode because it was a little late, but I did want to play. So here we are. So there we are. I'm enjoying my Deus Ex. Okay, I think we know all about that. The hostages were rescued. What's this? Pocket secretary. Let's take a look at that. These are the lodgings you will occupy for the duration of this operation. GovNet secure. Holy crap. Now talk about down the rabbit hole. This is like the other kind of down the rabbit hole. It's like you think it's just a crooked cop. Well, he does have friends high up, but is he actually doing what he's doing for higher ups, like big national people? You notice the door with a security lock on it. The code for the lock is 1029. Whenever you receive a special delivery, it will be left for you inside that room. Okay, well 1029 is a code to get into it. But of course, I think I get more experience if I hack it, right? Oh, security rating 4? Okay, never mind. What was that? I am not digging that at all. What are those things? I am very suspicious. I'm very suspicious of those things. Can they be disabled? I'm gonna quick save right now. Crap. Okay. Maybe that's what these boxes are for. Motion detectors. Come on. It's too big. Is there anything smaller I can bring in there? Here we go. Crap! Oh, crap! Well, it's worth a shot. Okay. And at least we saved right there. Because I used my crack intuition to determine that not all was right in that room. What can I throw in there? I want to put the refrigerator in there. Can I use the refrigerator as a shield? That'd be cool. Yeah. Oh yeah. Let's do the fridge. Okay, that didn't work. How come the first time I didn't hardly get hurt at all? I guess I stepped out quickly enough. Now, I think if there was only one of these things, I might be able to swoop in, like, disarm these things. But... Okay, yeah, I'm gonna resave. I think we have disabled all the bobby traps. Package of drugs. Okay. Find at least one piece of incriminating evidence. I got completionist for that, huh? I'm gonna find more than that. I'm gonna find all the incriminating evidence. Nope. These crossbow arrows. They take up a lot of space. Lord. Security rating 3. Now I can break into that. Well, let's check this first. We're gonna hack. This is a level 1, so it'll be easy. Well, you probably get into the other one, but it might be tricky. There's a lot of traveling I've got to do here. 25. 45%. I'm liking the reduced detection chance. It's making hacking considerably less stressful. Ensuring my access to goodies. Can I go in all the way? No. You never find me. Security gate. Oh, he got the same email as the other guy. I remember this. Sam effed up. Uh-oh. Hey, boss. Sam really fucked up this time. We told him to keep it cool. That you'd come up with a clean solution. But you know him with his crazy-ass temper. Said there wasn't no risk. He was covered and whatnot. Went straight to Big Ben's corner and iced him. In the middle of the goddamn street. He said it was deserted, but I've heard through some of my personal channels that a local dealer might have witnessed all of it. I'll hit you back once I know who he is and what he knows. Wouldn't want to be that guy. This is big, boss. If they ever get to Sam, you know he'll talk. We have to deal with this situation now. Oh, it's bad. Encroachment. Situating with the gangs has become somewhat of an issue for us here. Just like rats, these scums are slowly burrowing their way closer and closer to our Highland Park facility. I've been told you are the man who's been assigned to resolve this situation. I'm sure you understand the importance and delicacy of what we've built here and why it needs to be protected. That's why, as uncomfortable as it is, I have to ask you to act quickly. They are getting dangerously close, and this could be a major setback for us. You know how this organization feels in regard to public exposure and failure. Ollie. That's the GovNet guy, Jack O'Malley. Wait, that's 2 Jack. From FEMA. Ooh, that's a government thing too. But GUV? Is that a real email? Anyway, I thought government emails were GOV. He's got lots of wanted pictures on his desk. I think I knew that guy. He reminds me of someone I knew in college. Oh well. I didn't see any obvious passwords. Move this. Any weird hidden things? Weird hidden things? I get bombs in the bathroom too. Wouldn't surprise me. Nope. What's this? Little toilet reading? Okay. Going in for the wall safe. Going in for the hack. The Hackmeister. Hackorama. Okay. So it looks like the thing to do is to get here, then get to the sides, then we'll see what happens. Get in there. I'm not confident that we'll be able to get the info packet this time. In fact, I'm just going straight for the hack because we are going to run out of time.
Access granted.
But we did get it open. We got 75 experience for that. So, you know what? It's good enough for me. Now, what have we here? Some nuke? Shotgun cartridges? Really? I was expecting some really juicy stuff in there. Just checking. I did earn an extra practice point. Oh my goodness. Okay. Where's the see-through walls thing? That's 2 points. I think that's going to be my next thing, is seeing through walls. So I'm not going to spend that yet. I just noticed that my experience point total was low, which made me think, hey, maybe that means I just hit another level. And lo and behold, that seems to be the case. So, cloak and daggers, we did get finding incriminating evidence. We located the apartment. Secondary, remain undetected. Ooh, okay. But we are going to check out our mysterious informant, who is located near our headquarters. Actually, let me just leave. Just leaving. Going downstairs. Getting out of the apartment. Through the front door. It's the most... You know, the funny thing is these apartments, when you're inside them, they're actually kind of nice, except, you know, people keep garbage all over the place. The front door is like this... It's like the basement. This is the most depressing entrance to an apartment I've ever seen. It's like, I just go in the back alley to the huge security gate. There's people screaming in the background. Alright, just making our way through the city. Just another evening stroll. I have a feeling we'll all be very comfortable with this walk before it's done. Should I be, Is there stuff I should sell? Yeah, you know what? I'm going to get rid of these crossbow arrows. I'm never going to carry a weapon that requires ammo that takes up a third of my inventory. That's just absurd.
What's your pleasure, friend?
I'm going to sell. I'm going Sell some stuff. I might keep the stun gun darts because I might get one of those. I might play around with one of those. Combat rifle ammo. Crossbow arrows. So sold. I'm gonna sell that. Sold out. Sell. Stun gun, combat rifle, pistol. Keeping those. New software. Keeping those, keeping those, keeping these. Okay. Let me see. Buying. Is there anything we needed from this guy? Which money? We got 5,000 credits. We could buy another Praxis point if we want to. You know what?
Always a pleasure.
That's what I think. Like, I'm not using a lot of ammo, especially if I'm going to be going for, like, stealth takedowns and stuff. Another thing is there's something where those melee takedowns that I use, I can take down multiple people at once. That sounds pretty sweet, too. But I think whenever I hit 5,000 credits, I'm paying a visit to the limb people.
Overly violent? I don't know. The crowd was getting pretty hostile.
But there was violence, right?
Is there a code blue,
the police
guys?
did physically strike some of the protesters, right?
Will you be purchasing anything today?
As a matter of fact, I believe I will. I will be purchasing one of these lovely Praxis kits.
Always a pleasure, sir.
Thank you. And I do believe I'm going to go straight for that see-through walls business. Track threats through walls. Yes. Smart vision. Do I get that automatically? Oh, nice. So I can see through walls. Now, do I have to use my energy to see through walls?
Dr. Chepkowski to OR. Dr. Chepkowski to OR.
And how do I... I should totally... This is stuff I should probably know, but... Okay, F1, F2, F3... And I do believe I have F4. Silent movement. So what have I got? Hold on, I'll tab out and look at... I have a Razer Tartarus gamepad that I have everything. It's like a little mini keyboard that's hand-sized. Has all my buttons customized for it. F1, F2, F3. Okay. As I suspected. Oh, hold on. I'm going to keep my recording window on top on that other monitor there. There we go. So F3 will activate Smart Vision. And this should be... That's pretty sweet. Yep, that's pretty sweet. Okay. Moving along. Now we're going to check out our shadowy informant, known as Cholo. And I'm not making that up, that's his name. It's the guy Pritchard gave us a call, said check out, and he botched the name. He was like, Cholo? Because he's Pritchard, he's too good to know what people in the streets actually, how they pronounce their own names. Pritchard. I'm Pritchard, I'm tech guy. I'm so superior. That's what he's like. In his head. All the time. When he walks around, he doesn't hear a cool theme song like the rest of us. He hears just a very monotone version of his own voice telling himself that he's awesome. Alright, is this Cholo? My spidey senses are tingling here. Okay. Sorry, Cholo. I don't mean to...
I don't want to save the hostage.
Oh, this is our guy.
I ain't no killer. It was never supposed to go that far. I mean, I'm glad you was able to stop that. No matter what Zeke thinks.
Oh, good. Hey, you know what? If you were in there, just be glad I was there, because I didn't kill anybody. Not even friggin' terrorists. Alright, let's see what this guy
I
wants.
see you got my message, cabrón.
Sanders. You're taking a risk meeting this close to Seraph headquarters.
Same risk as you, considering you're the one who let me go. But I don't plan to stick around that long.
Yeah? So what's this about?
I did some house cleaning after the plant. And I turned up some intel on that gearhead motherfucker who used me and my brother.
Ooh.
Chink left a pocket secretary behind. Don't say who he was working for, but it's got access codes, names, shit like that.
Why are you giving it to me?
Maybe I don't like feeling like I owe you. Or maybe I figured I'd send a snake to kill a snake. Take or to leave it, pendejo. Either way, my debt is paid.
I guess that did pay off. Do you have anything else to say for
Get
yourself?
lost, perro. You got shit to do.
So we friends
I
now?
paid my debt. We're even now.
We're buddies. I'm gonna stand behind you like this and be like, yeah. This is our alley, isn't it, buddy? He's got an eye patch. He's cool. I've got, like, super cool cybernetic sunglasses. You got an eye patch. We could be like a team, you know? I always thought we'd be friends after I saved you. Okay, enough of that. It's a little reverse Stockholm syndrome or something. What was this log? This pocket secretary. Pocket secretary. Alpha Team in blue are Oscar Mike. We posted packs of blue legs to cover your 6. Extract and secure data. Rendezvous at designated landing zone for extraction. Reconvene at the facility. Intel shows they've popped smoke on you. Be careful. Facility door dedicated terminals. All access. 7984. All access security hub login. Password Spaxor Neural Hub. Okay, I gotta remember this if it doesn't pop up automatically when I'm trying to open stuff up. Okay, has this opened up any new places for me? Are there any obvious locations that this is referring to? Nope. Hold on. Yeah, I totally see you guys. That is so awesome. I'm probably going to need to invest in more, what are my little cyber batteries up there? Because I'm going to be wanting to not worry quite as much. I don't know if I'll max it out, but I know I'll like not having to worry quite as much about running low on them. Going up to the subway. Jefferson Drive. Normally when I go... Oh, it's not a subway because their train's actually... Is this the one that goes on the rail above the city? So I was going to say, in a subway, you go in, usually you're going downstairs right away, not upstairs. And in fact, if I want to catch a train, where can I do that? Is that... No, those are just like billboards. I'm guessing I can't actually catch a train, but it would be nice if the subway actually included here, that's probably it. Line 2. I'd have to go up there. It's all closed off. Yet I see the trains moving around. So you guys still here, huh?
Nice jacket. Is that a high man?
Don't you remember me? It's me, Adam Jensen, security manager. And yes, it is whatever kind of leather you think it is. Whatever the coolest kind of leather is, that's what my jacket's made out of. Don't you worry your pretty little head, Missy. Let's see, I think this was the other side of that place where I saw the secret room on the map earlier last episode. Here it is. Just going a little bit off the rails. Just a little bit off the rails. Okay, so if I ever want a shortcut this way, I can use that. But since I can't super jump, it's a one-way shortcut. Don't mind the Bionic Man moving dumpsters around with his bare hands. Or Let it be a lesson not to mess with the giant dumpster lifting guy with spare hands. See, the train is moving around. Now, if they got the station closed, it does not make physical sense to have that train running. Okay, we need to go behind the police station. I really like that side. You know what? I'm pretty sure I checked this before, but I'm going to look again. I want to make sure that... Hey, buddy. This is not, in fact, something I can open up, right? I bet if I had super jump, I could get over that. Can look into super jump. Where's that at? Spring jump. It takes 2. But then I get spring jump automatically. There's also something that lets you fall as long as you want. You can fall any height without being hurt. And then you can add onto that so that when you fall like a big height, you can push something before you land to stun everyone around where you land. And that just sounds badass. Seems very situational, so I don't know if it's worth like going for right away. Same with the falling. There just haven't been too many opportunities for me to do that. Okay, here's our guy. Here's our guy. Gonna have a little chat.
Yes. May I help you?
Actually, I've been told by a mutual acquaintance that it might be the other way around.
Were you followed?
Yeah, I'm a professional. Yeah.
I'm a professional. I know how things work. So if we can just skip Cloak and Dagger 101.
Well, you certainly look the part. Now let's see how well you can play it.
So what is it you need?
Straight to business, a rare quality these days. Tell me, are you familiar with local gangs?
More than enough to get by.
Perfect. Now I warn you this is not the cleanest of work, but your efforts will be well compensated. An associate of mine will leave a package for you in an alley on Grand River Road. You will retrieve this package and then use it to deal with a problem of mine. Permanently.
Who's the target?
Someone who won't be missed, I assure you. A ganger that goes by the name Double T. Hangs around in an apartment near Earl's Court. It's not likely that he'll be alone, just as it's not likely the people keeping him company will be of the pleasant sort. You can't miss him. He's got prominent and rather tasteless augmentations to his face and arms.
You're telling me you went through all this trouble to hire me, just so I can eliminate a banger?
That would be a tad overkill, I admit. No, eliminating the target with the weapon provided to you is only the first part of your assignment. Once you've dealt with Double T, I need you to sneak into Derelict Row and plant the murder weapon among the Baller's weapon stash. Unnoticed.
Kill a member of the Motor City Bangers, then plant the murder weapon in the rival gang's weapon stash. You're trying to start a war.
Hopefully.
If it's a rival gang, I've seen some beta going on here. If it's a rival gang, then aren't they already at war? Or are they just like, hey man, look at my muscles are bigger, man. Okay. Pheromone is used to convince, appease, but I've seen alpha and beta, and the last thing I saw was some beta. Low self-esteem of Omega. I didn't see any Omega going on. Okay, let's go for charm.
No amount of passive-aggressive threats and Men in Black bullshit can stand against a retractable blade to the gut. I want half the payment.
That's charming.
In advance.
How petty, my friend. You get nothing.
That didn't work.
Don't you have a certain task to complete,
Oh.
my friend?
Let's get some details.
I can get inside Derelict Row. But where can I find their weapon stash?
Look for an old concrete structure that is boarded up and condemned. I believe they stock their supplies right underneath it.
Wait,
I
say
can
that
get
again?
inside Derelict Row.
Look for an old concrete structure that is boarded up and condemned.
Okay. Target.
I need a more precise location on the target.
There's a small back alley known to the locals as Earl's Court. You can access Double T's building using the fire escape. He's in one of the apartments on the 4th floor.
And
So what is it I'm picking up and where is it exactly?
There's a rather luxurious apartment complex on Grand River Road.
Is that mine?
In front of it, on the other side of the street, you'll see a door that leads to a maintenance corridor. In the first corner of that corridor, you will find a crossbow hidden amongst the trash and debris.
Oops.
Use it to kill Double T.
And I just sold some crossbow bolts, complaining that it seemed like a grossly inefficient weapon for the amount of space it would take to operate. Okay. About... cop.
You don't sound like a cop.
You, on the other hand, are starting to sound exactly like one.
I'm not.
I strongly suggest you simply get on with the program.
Am I asking too many questions?
I don't understand what you're getting out of this. It sounds to me like you're just the middleman for someone else.
You think too much, my friend. This could prove to be a source of great personal discomfort for you in the near future.
So what's the plan? You make a call and rat one of the bangers out? Then the DRBs retaliate and so on and so forth until they wipe themselves out?
Pretty much.
What about innocent casualties? These thugs aren't exactly expert marksmen, and it's pretty hard to aim from the window of a moving car. What could be worth such a risk?
I won't discuss my motives with you. I hired you to do a job. Just do it.
Right. You can't throw a can of beer out a window without
guess
hitting a
that's it for
hobo in
now.
this town. And judging by the amount of beers I've seen laying around, it probably happens quite frequently. But you know what? On that note, I do see that it is 30 minutes into this recording, so this is probably an excellent time to bring this episode to a close. So I would like to thank everyone for joining me, Ryan, the gaming lawyer, once again in another episode of A Lawyer Plays Deus Ex Human Revolution Director's Cut. If you like this video, please remember to rate, comment, and subscribe if you have not done so. I do find that very helpful, and I would appreciate it greatly to just get a little bit of support. Although I'll be honest, the effort I'm putting in is very sort of self-entertaining. So, you know, I would like to grow the channel. Having said that, I will go on to finish by saying, as always, until next time, I hope all of you are well, and take care. Bye-bye.